This holiday, you may want to make your own holiday ornaments. So my mother and I will show you a few ideas that you may want to try. It's a fun craft for you and the entire family. The first idea is to use bows around the house. They're easy to find in the dollar store. You can make your own bows. It's an easy craft. This would be great on as a large door display. Instead of a wreath or a different decoration, put a bow right outside. My mom got me these crossword puzzle books, so I decided to use them as ornaments. One of the things that you can do is you can fold it like a fan and just put a bow at the bottom. Very simple craft. And I'll upload a video in the future that shows you how you can make this into a little cute tree. Speaking of trees, this is a simple craft where you want to display some of your ornaments. You can also use this when you're selling on eBay or Etsy to display your jewelry. All I did was I took a flower display, took off the buds and used the stems and bent them. And then I'm just going to show you in one moment. To make that display, all I did was I mentioned I took the a flower display. I got this from the dollar store. I took the buds off. I took the top of a popular item and I punched a hole in it, and I was able to create this display. So what we're doing is we're just recycling, reusing, and repurposing common household items. The next thing we have here, we have a clothespin and some cork. Just cut the cork. I showed you in a previous video. You may want to look at some of the previous videos how you can cut the cork by just steaming them, and they're easy to cut. I put it on the clothespin and you can just hook it right to the tree. You see how easy that is? Corks are simple items to reuse, recycle, and repurpose. You can make simple decorations by hot gluing or regular gluing some of these glass gems to the top of a cork, and you could probably make a little display out of them by using them for various purposes. I think it's a pretty way of making displays. This cork that I created here, I'm using it on a regular paint stirrer, so you still see a little bit of the paint at the end, and I'm using it to hang one of these crafts that I made that will show you how to use the crossword puzzle page on just a piece of cardboard, wrap a little bit of yarn, and hang it from, this is a cork, and I screwed this in so that it can be used as display. This is also a great idea if you want to display jewelry or other pieces in your collection. Since we're crafting with cork, you can see how you can make this simple ornament in the shape of a wreath and hang it from the tree. It doesn't have to be perfect. What I like about these types of crafts is that, to me, the sloppier it is in some ways, the more it looks like it's that rustic craft. This is a piece of the same crossword puzzle page that I just colored in with some metallic marker to make it into this bow. I colored in the tops of the corks and just tied a little bit of this twine around it. And I painted some of it just to give it sort of like that rustic look, which I love. You don't have to be perfect with these crafts. It's about having fun, and it's about it being a personal gift. A cute way of making a little gift that you can give, a stocking stuffer, would be just to put some yarn and twine or jute around some crayons, and it's a cute little stocking stuffer. This jar here that has these paper flowers in them is it's paint and some ink inside. So you wouldn't want to put actual flowers inside, but you could do this. It's a simple craft to do with children, with food coloring, and it will be a great little craft. And I think these are little simple ideas that you can do anytime. This little ball is a little bit of ribbon tied around a ball of aluminum foil. So you don't have to use a lot of ribbon to create this look. And if you look closely inside, you might see a little shimmer of that aluminum foil that catches the light, and I think that's such an easy craft. The other craft that you can create are these little glass gem ornaments, and you can put ribbon or you can put yarn. I decided to go with yarn because I wanted to kind of create a theme of yarn, and that's what you see back here. And these are some more of those ornaments. Some more of these little pages, you can just tie it on and you put it on cardboard. And these are simple little ornaments. You can put it up on your tree, you can display them. And this is a little piece of cardboard that I painted, so it kind of looks more like it's wood. And these are simple ways that you can craft with what you already have. And you're taking your trash and making it into treasures that you'll display from year to year. Every dollar store seems to have these great beads. And my mother suggested just tying them on a Christmas tree, and I think that's a great idea. So you can just take these and tie them on a Christmas tree to give those shimmer and lights. But I decided to take, again, like I always say in the videos, recycle, reuse, repurpose. I have a video about cans to treasure. Take these cans and just hot glue these beads on the cans, and you can use the cans to display things. Maybe you would want to put a candle inside of it. I like these glass candles, or you could use flameless candles. So putting these candles inside would be a great way of displaying it. You can also continue the beads down the entire can. You could paint the can. You can put other candles inside. So there are so many ideas that the whole thing is to recycle things, to reuse items, and to repurpose things that you would normally throw away. So it's trash that you will learn to treasure, because these are things that have your own individual stamp on them, and your family will pass it down from generation to generation. To show you how you can just come up with interesting crafts from what you already have, this came off of a pair of blinds, and I thought it looked like a star, but my mom said it kind of looks like a little angel with a little halo. I think that she's right. I guess it's open to interpretation, but you could probably do the same thing just out of paper, just folding it. And just to give you an idea of how, if you look at something, you can create something out of what you would normally just throw away. This is a bin that came from a popular item. You can use this to organize your things. So instead of just throwing something in the recycle bin, come up with an idea and make a YouTube video out of it. The last thing is an item that I saw in a popular YouTube video about how you can use fabric softener or detergent bottles as watering cans. So I tried it out and I think it came out nice. They said to punch holes in it by heating up a pin